What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome today to another Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl video, where today I'm showing you how to play Shredder. Let's get into it. Let me know down below, how excited are you for Shredder? I'm absolutely loving him so far. He's such a fun character, and honestly, he's the closest we're ever going to get to having a Mortal Kombat character in All-Star Brawl. You'll love to see it. Like I said, guys, today I'm showing you how to play Shredder. I'm going to show you what his moves do, how to utilize them, and of course, give you some quick tips and tricks on how to play Shredder the best. Subscribe for more fun gaming content, including All-Star Brawl, Smash Brothers, and more. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. So let's go over Shredder's light attacks first. They're pretty basic. He uses his hand Shredder Wolverine claws for almost every attack. So you got his dash attack where it's just a swipe. It's kind of slow motion at the very end there, as you can see there. It does pretty good damage for a light attack. Oh, that's just a standard light. Standard light is just a freaking solid standing swipe. That's all it does, just swipe, swipe. And this dashing light is a set slow motion. Oh, don't do that, Garfield. Just a nice swipe to get him off the field there. And then his down light is one of my favorite attacks. I think it's the one you should utilize the most. He turns into motion, so it covers his backside and his front as well. So no matter what side they're on, if you do a down light, you're able to hit them with the light attack. His up light is just a standard uppercut there. A good way to like put your opponent in the air and then combo them. Whether you're in the air or next to them on the ground, it's just an uppercut. As always, his heavy attacks do some pretty dang good damage. His dashing heavy is just a nice spin move. Really good to clear the enemy out of the way and get him off the field there. We've got a standard swipe there for the heavy. Again, so we have the light swipe and then the heavy swipe. The swipe here for the heavy actually throws out a cord, so it's got a little bit more range on it than just a normal light attack. So if they're on the edge there, I'll show you kind of how much range it's got here. I'm not too far away. Let's see how far we can hit them with the normal heavy. Not too close. But you can see it's more, he throws out the whip there for the heavy, for the standard heavy. Now for his light heavy, he actually does like a crazy motion up in the air. He does like the staff and then there's like a quick ba 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 in the air for you. It does cover quite a bit above him, and if they're in front of you, it'll put them above you and then throw them in the air as well. So it's more than just one hit. It's actually quite a few. But as you can see, there's not a lot of range on it, so you gotta be close to them and then puts them in the air. And then for his down heavy, it's just like a nice double-handed double swipe downwards. Pretty good range for just having claws, but again, pretty good damage, and it really launches your opponent as well. Now, Shredder actually has some pretty interesting specials. His standard standing special is just like a nice Superman fly move with his hands out. Bop. Just 10% damage no matter what you're doing, just bop. You can aim this move, so if you want to, you can go a little upwards or downwards. You gotta touch it and then aim where you want to go, up or down. Not too much directional input, but you can go up. You can go standard, and you can go actually down as well. Shredder's down special is the move you're going to utilize the most when playing Shredder, or at least it's the move that you should utilize the most. It's a simple, quick power-up. NANI? So having Shredder powered up, he does a little bit more damage than he normally would. I think it's 0.1% times more damage, or just a little above that. So as you guys can see here, you do normal moves, but he just does more damage for everything that he does with his claws. So you want to have this on as much as possible, preferably the entire game. And then Shredder's up special is a really good recovery tool. It swipes in the air 3 times. So it's kind of like 3 different jumps, being an attack as well. So you can jump, and then up special 1, 2, 3. So you're on the ground, it's just 1, 2, 3. If your opponent is not super high on damage, they're going to fall through in the first hit. But again, it's more or less for recovery. So 1, 2, 3. So as you guys can see, even when I'm not jumping, I still go off screen using his up special. So even from the very bottom field, you jump, and then up special, you're still going to go off screen. Great recovery, and it's an attack as well. Now, I'm telling you right now, Shredder is meant to be a combo animal because of his awesome air attacks. They're meant to be thrown in the air. They're meant to combo. So I'll show you guys right now he's got his normal lights. He's got the down light, which is like just a down swipe in the air. And he's got his normal swipe in the air. And that's when you're going to utilize the most. The standard light in the air is this insane like Beyblade spin. So it covers all around him. You put him in the air and hit him with it. That's a huge combo. I'll show you guys right here with the throw. Just throw him in the air and then special. Really spin attack. That's insane to me. So get my dude, just throw him up in the air. And then just combo him in like that. Great move to cover all your butts, front and back. Now Shredder's heavies is where he changes the most in the air. As we see here, we have a down heavy, just a swipe, as I said before, just a downward swipe. But in the air, it is not just a downward swipe. Shredder's down heavy in the air is like a freaking down slam. Just bah! He comes straight down on his opponent. Now keep in mind, you do have to be really in front of your opponent. If they're right behind you, you kind of hit them. But more or less, they got to be in front of you to actually use that blast, the blast range to actually hit them. See, if they're behind you, you won't really hit them. But if they're in front of you, for sure. So it is just a nice, really heavy hit. So if you're coming down from the air, do not be afraid to just to throw it down heavy in. But be careful because you might throw yourself off the edge. Shredder's up air is where I think he's most unique. If you can land it, it's not too hard to hit, but it kind of is. What it'll do is it'll grab your opponent and then slam them to the ground. Kind of like Kazuya's grab in a way from Super Smash Brothers, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. Grab your opponent, throw him in the air, up A, or up heavy is what it is. So see if we can hit Garfield in the air here. We'll throw him up in the air, then up heavy, slam him down to the ground. If you can do that multiple times in a row, it's a really good combo. Throw him down, do it again, if you can hit them. But again, as you guys saw, it's just a really powerful attack where you grab your opponent and throws him right down. Now, if you do it over the edge, you would actually kill yourself as well, it seems. So a couple of my biggest tips, my dudes, when you're playing Shredder is first things first, you really want to make sure you're utilizing the down special, his power up as much as possible. Basically have this on at all times. As soon as you see it go off, turn this bad boy on. Why would you not always want to just do extra damage no matter what? Give yourself an advantage the entire game. And as soon as you see it wear off, you can even do it in the air. When you're in the air, just throw it on. Just power up. Even if it doesn't turn off, just keep it going. You haven't got a free second, keep it on. The next tip I have for you guys for Shredder is remember that he doesn't really have any projectiles, so he's really in your face kind of player. He's going to be super aggressive. So memorize his combos, remember throw him in the air, grab him if you can, just do some damage, play super aggressive with Shredder. You want to play super aggressive with him. He's really a combo kind of character. That's kind of how you want to play Shredder in a way. Remember how to combo with his air attacks, and just remember that he doesn't have any projectiles, and that Shredder's definitely an aggressive player. If this guide and these tips were helpful for you, my dudes, of course, subscribe for more fun gaming content. Give the video a thumbs up. Show some love on here. Click into this video next. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. And until then, my dudes, as always, just take it one step at a time. Thanks again.